Hi, welcome to Live Bigger, Love Better. I'm Bill.
And I'm Sandra.
Sandra, you and I went to a family wedding a couple of days ago, and we heard all kinds of idealistic vows repeated, didn't we?
We sure did. It was quite a wedding.
Yes, and it got us thinking about something my father said many years ago, and that is that couple saying those vows, while they're standing there, they're so dazed and glazed and dreamy that they don't have any idea what the impact of those could be later on, right?
Well, one of the vows is in sickness and in health.
And you think then you'll always be healthy, of course.
Well, we thought so. Bill, remember what you told me before we got married? I got engaged, and he said, Sandra, I'm going to tell you right now, when we're in a nursing home, I'm going to be chasing you in my wheelchair.
That's right. Sickness and health. Yeah. But one of the points that we've discovered across the years, won't say how many, but across the years, we have discovered that there are many times that you think you've got an insurmountable problem. You may think you're the only couple that had that problem, but as I was saying to you earlier today, if you're going to come along for the ride, you'd better be able to stick with it.
That's right.
Yeah, you remember just a rather simple example happened with us recently. We won't name any names because we don't want any lawyers after us, but we were going to have that wonderful vacation that Sandra had been talking about for a year. What was that, Sandra?
Well, of course, we live up in the mountains, but I wanted to go way up in the mountains, and they have cabins up there, and it was just I'd never done anything like that, and we could take Georgia with us, and we were going to hike.
Georgia, our little toy poodle.
Yes, and we were going to walk the trails with her and build a fire, and it was in my mind. It was my dream, but, Bill, it didn't turn out that way.
No, in fact, I did a little video talking about, I'll bet you've never had as short a vacation as we did, because we were slated for 3 days. We were there 15 minutes.
Well, we were slated for 4 days, but do you think we stayed in the cabin 15 minutes?
At most.
I don't think so, because I told Bill, I said, well, George and I are going to spend the night in the car.
Even the dog didn't like it. The dog went outside.
We went to the cabin, came home the same night.
Yes, so three and a half hours drive each way.
So Bill was, what were you driving, about 7
or more hours, yes.
But we laughed.
And that's a point we want to make. This is something that could have shattered us, but one thing we did when we got back, we said, well, Bill, you don't take many days off, ever. You work. And you'd planned on taking 3 or 4 days off, so why not do that at home?
That's right. And that was one of the reasons I really wanted to go to the mountains, was to get Bill away from his work, which he never does. So when we got home, I said, we were going to take those 4 days off. So why don't you just take it off at home and let us just do something around here and have fun? Yeah. And guess what? You did.
Yeah, I remember getting the leaf blower voluntarily now and blowing leaves out of the driveway because it was going to be raining soon, and wet leaves on a steep driveway can be rather slick. So without any invitation, without any urging, I got that leaf blower, did the back deck, did the side deck, the steps up to the street. My gosh, that was a honeydew vacation, wasn't it?
That was, but I was proud of you, and it was a lot more fun than where we were going. And I don't know why, because I'm not a cabin person. But in my mind, it was...
Unless the Ritz-Carlton has cabins.
Well, Bill says when we got home, he said, do you realize that we could stay 3 or 4 nights at the Ritz-Carlton for what we paid for that cabin, and you don't get a refund?
Yes. Well, we learned, again, this is one of many incidents across the years where you could wring your hands, you could curse the world, you could fuss at each other, you could blame yourself, but hey, life goes on. And we kind of look at it this way, you know, we're vertical, we're mobile. That's a lot to be grateful for.
That's right. So, and we're still healthy.
Yes.
So we'll take another vacation sometime.
Yes, and won't be there.
No, we're not ever going there again.
Won't
ever.
be there.
No.
No, you're not a cabin girl.
No, I'm not.
We determined that.
I thought I was.
You weren't that cabin for sure.
No.
Well, we thank you for being with us for this little episode of Live Bigger, Love Better. Little Georgia is with some of her playmates at Tail Waggers today, where she goes a couple of days a week.
She's at play school.
Yes.
And they tell us that she just has the time of her life. It's in the kindergarten room, and it's all little bitty puppies, and so they tell me she has a great time. So
well, thanks again for being with us. Go ahead and weather those storms, disappointments, adversities, frustrations, and challenges just as we've learned to do. We're not always perfect with it, but we give it a doggone good try, don't we?
We try.
Thanks for being with us on Live Bigger, Love Better. I'm Bill.
And I'm Sandra.